Hi guys, welcome back. CompTIA Security Plus Domain 5 Risk Management Introduction to Digital Forensics Practice Lab. Lab requirements: Windows 8.1 workstations, what I use on this test environment. So if you guys have a latest versions, Windows 10 is also good. So task for the lab, you're going to see 5 tasks one by one. So acquiring an image of evidence media, analyzing your digital evidence, analysis examples, report examples, keyword search example. First we will see acquiring an image of evidence media. After you retrieve and secure the evidence, you are ready to copy the evidence media and analyze the data. The first rule of digital forensic is to preserve the original evidence. Then conduct your analysis only on a copy of the data, the image of the original media. Several vendors provide MS-DOS, Linux and Windows acquisition tools. Windows tools, however, require a write blocking device when acquiring data from FAT or NTFS file system. This we discussed in earlier domain 3, I think. So let's go for the practice lab. So in this video, in this test lab, so we are using Pro Discover basis from Technology Pathway. So let me show you that. So just Google it, Pro Discover basis. So this is to the official site. So here you guys can read more information. So Pro Discover Species from Technology Pathways is a forensic analysis tool. You can use it to acquire and analyze data from several different file systems such as Microsoft FAT, NTFS, Linux extension 2, extension 3 and extension 4 and other Unix systems from a Windows XP or older OS. Okay, so I have already downloaded and installed it on this test environment. Okay, and you can find the manual, user manual inside the folder. So once you install, so you can find it from the folder C drive, program files, technology pathways, Pro Discover. So there you can find the user manual. So this is very useful guide, the PDF. See, so user manual. So you just go through this before you start the forensic. So this is very useful. So to get better understand, so you should go through this first. Okay, so okay, so let's go for the lab first. Okay, so let me show you the file here, the folder. So on the C drive, so you can see the work folder, right? So this folder will be used for data storage and other related file Pro Discovers creates when acquiring and analyzing evidence. Okay, so and then the USB drive, the following steps I will show you that. So how to acquire an image of driver E called USB. But please note that this drive is not an actual USB drive but a fixed drive on the computer. So acquisition of image can be applied other media such as fixed disk drive and portable storage like USB flash drives. Okay, so let's start forensic applications software. So run as administrator. So just cancel this one. Okay, so then here you can see the main page of the Pro Discover. Here go to action, capture. So I'm going to select, as I said before, USB, and then click this choose location path. So here I'm going to give you a name, and then you should change the path C work. Okay, so and then data file. So there the first ch01. Okay, so I'm going to give this name, the name of the image you're making. Okay, so now click OK. Before that, I'll just give you a name, like John. Just give him John. Here the image name, just going to give so just leave it at default settings. Click OK. So now the Pro Discover Basics then occurs an image of the target drive, as you can see the bottom. So the capturing image. So let's wait for some time. It takes a few seconds to complete. So it's completed. So just ignore this error message. So once it's normally the it displays a notice that check the logs files created during the acquisition. So this log file contain additional informations. So if you get any error message that were encountered during the data acquisitions, okay, so just ignore that one. So Pro Discover also creates an MD5 message digest file, so hash MD5 hash output file. So we were discussed in the domain 3 or domain 4. So if you guys missed that, please watch the domain 4 video. You will learn how to use the MD5 forensic analyzers and evidence validations. So there is a lab also. Okay, so now you can just file, exit this. Okay, so we have now successfully done the first task. We have now done using a Pro Discover Basics to occur a drive image. Okay, so now we are going to see analyzing your digital evidence. So for that, let's go for that. First we're going to see using Pro Discovery to analyze evidence. So when you analyze digital evidence, your job is to discover the data. If users have deleted or overwritten file on a disk, the disk contains deleted files and file fragments in addition to existing files. Remember that as a file are deleted, the space they occupied becomes free space, meaning it can be used for new files that are saved or files that expand as data is added to them. The files that were deleted are still on the disk until a new file is saved to same physical locations, overwriting the original file. In the meantime, those files can still be retrieved. Forensic tools such as Pro Discover Basics can retrieve the deleted file or for use as evidence. Okay, so now we will do that using Pro Discover to analyze evidence. Okay, the first task is loading the occurred image into Pro Discover Basics. So let's open that. Run as administrator. Okay, so I'm going to create a new project here from the menu. So the project name is anything like UNCH01, UNCH chapter 01, CHP01. Okay, and then the project file name is also same. Click OK. So now you just click the add button, expand this add button. So now you guys can see the image file, right? So click the image file. So in the open window, so you guys can see the location, C what data files ch01. So just click this file, open. Okay, so now we go to the content view. So just expand the image. Okay, you guys can now see the all file. So let me show you that. Just click the all files. So I just click yes message, yes options, yes. So when you click the image file path, you can see under the image file path you have to click these all files. So here you can see here the this file is open. So we are going to see the track. This is called the data area, what we call this data area. So this is data area. So you have to see this tracking. So to view the content in this area, so you guys can now see in the data area, you see the when you click the tracking, the data area. So here you can inspect the content of recovered evidence. Okay, so the machine's host name, just scroll down, can see more informations. So you see the next step, analyzing data. So the next step is analyzing the data. The first we completed successfully using ProDiscover to analyze evidence, right? So now we're going to see analyzing data. So the next step is analyzing the data and to search for information related to the complaint. Data analysis can be the most time consuming task even when you know exactly what to look for in the evidence. The method for locating evidentiary artifacts is to search for specific known data values. Data values can be unique words or non-printable characters such as hexadecimal codes. There are also printable character codes that cannot be generated from a keyboard, such as the copyright symbol, so you can Google it to know more about this, or registered trademark TM symbols, so many digital forensic program can search for character strings, example letters and numbers, and hexadecimal values such as A9 for the copyright symbols or AE for registered trademark symbols. All these searchable data values are referred to keywords. So with ProDiscover Basics, you can search for keyword of interest. In the case, for this case, we will use this the small keyword to search it. Okay, so here you guys can see here search, right? So in the search window, here you can just click the select all matches and then search. Just make sure the search for the pattern. Okay, so now I'm going to enter plab.win810. so what I showed before, the host name, I'm going to search here. You have to select this, select the disk and then click OK. You can also, so here you guys can see here, so the search found from the tracking, what I showed before. So you guys can also use a separate keyword. If you guys want to search multiple keyword, you can list keywords separately or combine words with a boolean logic operator and not, or gate, not, this is and gate, or gate, not gate, so searching for common keyword produces too many hits and makes it difficult to locate evidence of interest to the case. So applying the boolean logic can help reduce unrelated excessive hits, which are called false positive hits. Okay, so now we can just click OK. So then, now we will see that we have now successfully done the second, analyzing data. The third is you're going to see creating a report. So you can also select specific items and add them to reports. For example, to select your file in the work area, also click the report. So this is the main task here. So click the report, and then you can print it. So anyway, we don't have the print in this test lab. So what we are going to do is save it as XPS document. So print report. So this is XPS. So I'm going to save it as an XPS document. Okay. So just click, give a name. So we have successfully completed create a report. We're going to see the view the report. For that, so go to the locations, C drive, walk, data file, ch1, the exact location what you said. Here you guys can see the report. Right click, open with XPS viewer. So this is a report what we saved as a XPS format. So now we can see how to export the report. Okay, the report is here. So now we're going to export action. So we have to click action and then export. So the RTF formats, click browse options. So this is the locations, right? So here we're going to give a name. Zero 01. This RTF formats, just save it. Click OK. So let's go for this location here. Then C drive, the same locations, work, data file, ch. So there you guys can see here the audio file. So just double click. So here you just click the first options. So it's opening. Click next. This one just finish. Okay, so now you guys can see here the report. Okay, so we have now successfully completed all 5 tasks under the all the 5 steps. So under the second task, analyzing your digital evidence. So let's see that analysis example. So performing analysis on the image is used to extract out evidence that an activity has taken place by correlating key piece of information such as times, dates, and names to the process of functions being performed by the device at the time of question. Okay, so here just minimize it, close it. We will examine a USB drive belonging to the employee who left the company and now works for a competitor. The law department is concerned that the former employee might process sensitive company data and wish to know whether the USB drive contains anything significant. Further, the former employee might have had access to confidential documents because a co-worker saw him accessing his manager's computer on his last day of work. So these confidential documents consist of 24 files with the text fragment. Okay, so they want you to locate any occurrences of these files on the USB drive bitstream image. Okay, so to process this case, we will use a file called fatsearchtestimage.eve. I will show you that. Okay, so just close it. Let me reopen this. Run as administrator. Cancel it. So let me open the new project. So here I'm going to give a project 2. So here you guys can see here the project 2. So now click Action tab, Add button, an image file. So there you can just navigate to the path, program files. Here the technology pathways, for discover, and then sample images. This is what I said earlier. So here the fatsearchtestimage.ev. Okay, so we are going to perform this. Open this. So now we can just click search field. So here the file is open already. So here you guys can see add device and under the add feature. So anyway, so now we're going to select this and then use the keyword fragment. Okay, fragment. So make sure if it's necessary, click the ASCII and select all matches. Fragment. Okay, so now click OK. So you can now see here the 2 files on the data area, work area. You guys can see here the fragment. Okay, so the 2 files found, fragments here you guys can see. So now we can see, you can check it in the cluster search. So just click the search and then cluster search. So we can now fragments, click OK. So you guys can now see here the cluster search also. So here in the ASCII, here you guys can see here the fragment, right? So let me save this project first. Okay, so now we have successfully completed image examinations. We are going to now see examine keywords. So you are notified that the former employee has used an additional drive. you are asked to examine this new drive to determine whether it contains an account number the employee might have had access to. So the keyword, normally we can use a 1CRO belongs to the senior vice president, is used to access the company banking service over the internet. So let's create a new project, project 3, C1PRJ03. So you guys can see the file locations. So the project 3. So now let me save the project first. Okay, project 3, just save it. So to add the evidence, we need to click action and image file. The same here, the file, just open it on the same location. So now you guys can see here the image location path. So now we are going to just change the view. So because this view, it will change when you click the gallery view. Okay, so you can see here the graphics view. You can also just use it, so this is, you can add any command here. It's like a useful file, so you just select anything. If you want to add any commands in the particular file, so you can add it. So very useful feature. So anyway, so let's go for the search here. So here I'm going to click the cluster search first. Yeah, we will check with the content search first, the same 1CRO. Okay, so select the disk and then click OK button. That hasn't resized. Okay, let me try that. Content search. Here 1CRO. Okay, click OK. So now you guys can see here, just click the file name, so you guys can now see 1CRO. Be fast. So let me double check on the cluster side. So 1CRO. Okay, so then click OK. So now you can see the two files, the same thing. Just scroll up, yeah, scroll down, and then yeah. So remember, the text can be found in graphics files as well as in the documents. If you search results produce no finding, you might have to search graphics and pictures files separately for evidence. Okay, so you can export as a TF. So this project you can just export so TF. So if you want, you can command. Okay, just click report, actions, export audio file. So just locations, the same locations. So here the org data file ch1. So here you can save it on it. So ch1 project 03 report. Okay, just save. Okay, so now we have completed successfully the second one. So now we are going to see allocated data. So sometimes discovery demands from the law firms requires you to recover only allocated data from a disk. So here we will extracting just the file that having been deleted from an image. So, okay. So let's create a new project here. Okay. So new project C1PRJ04 project 4. Okay. So click OK. So now you guys can see here. You can just save this project. So you can always save the project. Okay. So now the add under the add you have to click disk. So now physical drive and then enter a Unicode name in the provide test below, so just any name. So let's say test project 4. Okay, just click OK. So now you can under the content view, so you can notice here the physical drive, so E drive, the work area. Okay, so you guys can remove the gallery view. Okay, so here to extract the allocated files from the image to your work folder, so you can just right click. So let's say this file, right click. So each file containing in the deleted columns, and then click copy to copy files here, right? So you can use these to copy that. So please note that in Pro Discover Basics there is no way to select multiple files at once, so you must copy each allocated file separately. Okay, so just save it. Yeah, the same locations. So that's it guys for lab the analyze example. So now let's see report example. Okay, so reports are key to any investigations and are a very important part of the process with confirming the actions that took place during an investigation. So now we will create a report listing all the unallocated or deleted file pro discover finds. Okay, so here you can just click the file name, so then click actions, add, and then disk. Okay, so here this physical drive, and then so just give a I have already selected the physical drive here, so I just leave it as it is. So I have created already. So here here you can just select, so we can name it, this file is bitmap, right? So let's say bitmap, and then click OK. Just be sure to enter something meaningful by examining the file first. Okay, so let's say this is a bitmap, or if you entered a different file name, so in the command, so that's not good. So you can just click report. So once it's finished, you just click report. If you are satisfied, so you can just export the report by clicking the export button. Okay, so on the same location, here I'm just going to enter project file. Okay, so that's it for report example. So now the last, we are going to see keyword search examples. So here we are going to use a multiple keyword search. So for that, the same, let's say the example, the project 4. So click the search. So select all matches. So the host name, I'm just going to enter the host name, elab win 810, and then separate keyword, the following here. You have to enter like this, not the next to the host name. Okay, so you have to enter like this, and then select the EDRA. So this is what we created here, the disk, right? So this is the one. So now we're going to click OK. So here, okay, in the search results, you guys can see here the shell, the keyword, right? So shell, and then tracking the host name. Okay, so just make sure in the search box, type all the listed keyword one by one, so not the comma, you don't use that line. Okay, so okay, that's it guys for this lab. I hope you guys enjoy. Press the bell button to get more update. Share the video to your friends if you like. Okay, see you, bye bye, have a good day.